Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Once again, it's your boy Style1, and as you always know, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell for more videos. And today we have this episode for you. What we have for you today is that the issues, the problems, the corruption that is going on in the Gambia is too much. And we are seeing another work the police are doing in the country. That's wonderful. But is that enough for us? Is that the only thing they should be doing? Why is the government or why is the parliament not passing anti-corruption bill that will help to hold the high officials into account? Because we are seeing many things happening in the government sector, and they should be well investigated. They should be well looked into. Because always, for how many years, things will be going missing in the government coffin without doing anything. Nothing will be done out of it. We owe the parliament, the members of the parliament, to pass a bill that will form an anti-corruption group that will be looking into the affairs of the government or the high officials' personnel. Because this thing is getting too much. Millions are missing. If you ask, no result. If you search, nothing will be coming out of it. So with this anti-corruption group, they will help. They will make sure that these things doesn't happen in the country. At least the government budget will be as always as it is. But no, stealings are too much in the government sector. And here are the police always holding smokers of weed, alcohol users, petty thieves. We are seeing. We have the great thieves in the government sector. Those ones are not being looked into. But the street youths, because they learn it from the higher officials. When stealing is coming from the higher officials, how do you expect the younger ones will do? Obviously, they must go in for it. And we are not praying that to happen in our country. We have to start checking up before we come down. We know it's very good to secure, to help the country. But in securing the country alone doesn't mean that we should only look into the young ones, the petty crimes that are happening. That is not only the security of the country. When our budget also is being messed up, the security of the country will be messed up. Nothing will go fine. So by doing that, we need to form an anti-corruption group that will be there to look into the affairs of every high personnel official in the Gambia, or any person in the government that is into corruption. We have a lot of them that are into corruption in the Gambia, in our officials, but we are not checking. That is why we are lacking a lot of things in the country. Because we are seeing a lot of things that are happening. Corruption upon corruption. We are not looking into that in that country. And it's a high time we look into those areas too. Because it's getting out of hand. Funds will be missing. No one will know where they go to. The issue of the Rohingya, I can say Myanmar, because the government is being supplied with money. And where is that money? That is a fund given to few countries that were in support of that. And where is the fund? Where is the money? Only few. are benefiting from it. It's always the same to see that this is happening in the country without the help of any other person, because they are all into it. Government should also consider that taxpayers' monies are just going into vain without knowing where they are going. We need to support each other, because there are a lot of people in the government sectors that are just there to corrupt, that are just there to loot, that are just there to steal the national cake of the country. And all those people should be brought forward to the law. But when we don't have these kind of things in the country, it will be always like that. Most people are just in for their families and their pocket alone, not thinking of the masses behind, not thinking of the poor people who are paying their tax and you don't know how they are getting that money, just stealing from the country. It's a shame. You went to an office, you swear that you will protect and be there for the people, but you are not doing that. Instead, stealing and looting from them. These things should be put into order if we want the Gambia to go where it will be. If not, we don't see nothing that will happen good for the nation. Because how things are going on right now in the Gambia is just out of hand. We want to build a nation. We are just allowing ourselves to be corrupted by the politicians. Everyone's mind is being poisoned by politics and tribes. That's nonsense. That shouldn't happen in the country. We have to come together and make sure that we fight the corrupt leaders, we fight the corrupt officials that are in the government sectors and help the government to move forward. That's the best thing we have to do. But they are just there. We are all there, sitting and watching things happening the way they should happen without anything. The parliament should pass a bill of anti-corruption that will be looking into the affairs of the high officials. So please, as Gambians, let's unite, let's come together, let's leave everything behind and make sure that we make changes in the country. We make things go smoothly in the country. As we always say, for the Gambia, our homeland. Thank you very much once again for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.